All right, yo, what's up, everyone? How we doing? Break 2985. The case is here. We're all good to go for a 2026 Topps Chrome U.S. Winter Olympics Hobby full case. 12 boxes total, and it is a player, Olympian, Paralympian break, athlete break. Thanks again, everyone, for grabbing spots in this one. Our second rip of the U.S. Winter Olympics. First one was solid. Let's see if we can keep grabbing some nice Winter Olympics heat. Let's do it. What's up, Andy? Good luck. Me too. Hey, thanks for the patience, man. No, you were bummed. We're bummed about it too. Not being able to do it live when it was supposed to happen yesterday. But hey, glad you can get that sick one. And we got it all out too. Got that just to the post office in the nick of time. And me too, Andy. Who do you got in this one? Ton of Masters, nice. It's cool that she's in both sets. She's in the Summer Olympics and the Winter Olympics set. I think she's the only one in both. Box one earlier had some heat. Let's see if it does the same tonight. Good luck. Gunsel, he'll win. First hit, Connor Ralph, 240 out of 250. The card arts on these are so fire. Especially the skiers and the snowboarders. What's on the Masters? Run on Q. Mac Forland. Madison Shock. First auto is Ellie Makuga. Makuga on the refractor base auto. See if we can get the whole fam. Katie Ulander on the refractor, Ashley Wagner, Lindsey Vaughn. Refractor of Hunter Henderson and Dan Nosson. 130 out of 199. Jake Cantor. Marino. Green. Alex Hall. First numbered auto. 66 out of 99. Alex Hall on the green. Can you imagine having 3 Olympians as, you know, sons, daughters? That is crazy. Alex Ferreira, Paul Ono. Oh, what do you guys do this week? We're going to be watching the Olympics. Our kids are in it. Kids? Plural? Blue, Nick Goper and Jen Lee. Nice. First off, Goper, 19 out of 150 on the blue. Nice Jen Lee, 248 out of 250. Carpenter. Our first patch. Nice Ava Sunshine. All these, you know, worn and used patches. Nice set. Haley Wynn, Sean White. Refractor of Seth Westcott. Colby Stevenson on the 86. Kristen Santos on the refractor. And okay. We were due. Got a couple of reds in the first case, and we got some heat in the first box earlier, so it makes sense to do the same thing today. Breezy Johnson, 1 of 1. Nice superfractor in box one. We'll throw the 1 up on the board. Nice hit. It's clean. It's subtle. That's very nice. Ilya. Nice. Lindsey Vaughn. And an extra auto. Man, that is a cool card art too. Jen Lee. Orange. 3 out of 25. Flag draped around her shoulders. That is a fire card. Jen Lee, 3 out of 25 on the auto. Our goalie. Schuster's, Wagner, and one more orange. Why not? And I'll give this one a shot since you're helping me out. Mike Erozione. 3 out of 25 orange for Pride and Country. Little miracle on ice. And a miracle in box 1. Little super. 3 autos. Couple of orange. Not too shabby. Nice way to start off the case. Nice, well, got the hardest part of the rainbow out the way. It's always a goal in a break like this where you're going to get so much color. Just get the entire rainbow. We'll see some red, some gold, some purple, plenty of independents too. Get that 17 out of 76 too. It's a crazy signature. I know you got a number on the end there, which is sick. Maybe a bit of both, yeah. That's so sick. Some pretty penmanship on an extra auto. All right, box 2, Christy Yamaguchi. Merrill Davis, Marino. River Radames on the refractor, Aaron Jackson. Breezy Johnson on the refractor, and there is some gold. Madison Chalk, 7 out of 50. Okay. Let's keep grabbing all of our parallels. Nice, our first gold of the break. Go. Santos. That is clean. How did we not get one of these in the last case? Mike Eruzione. Olympic Champions Blue Auto. 74 out of 100. Couple of bangers. For El Capitan to start us off. We'll throw that one up on the board too. That is clean. Sean White, Koff, Winter Blizzard, Red Gerard, Ashley Wagner on the orange. Jesus, okay, we may have one of those cases. 19 out of 25 orange, Ashley Wagner, and behind her, Dusty Henriksen, 20 out of 199. Ryan Corcoran Siegel. And our patch, Red Gerard. On the gold, 22 out of 50. Sweet 2-color patch there. Looks like we're just grabbing one of his nice winter sweaters. It's kind of messed up. I'm not giving up my knitwear. That's messed up. Let me grab a 130. That's a sweet patch, though. That is sweet, though. 22 out of 50 on the gold patch. Very clean. He was like, damn, bro, like, we're doing an okay case so far. Well, hopefully it's stronger. Okay, Evan Strong, Jake Oettinger on the refractor, and Ollie Martin. Good luck, man. Refractor of Ross Powers and Magenta. Alex Ferreira. Photon. 28 out of 250. This card went the back. Jeff Walls. Brittany Bowe. Couple of Rose Brennans. And Dusty. Dusty Henriksen on the refractor base auto. Second hit of the break. Pike Green. Pride and Country Chloe Kim. We may have one of those cases. 54 out of 99 of the Chloe Kim. Nice hit. Green. Hillary Knight. Jesus. Jesus. Okay. I'll get this one right the second time, too. Helix. Bodie Miller. Yeah, we got one of those cases. Our first Helix of the 2026 Olympics. We will throw that one up on the board. And our first Independence 2, why not? Jake Cantor, 43 out of 76. Man. Jesus. Jesus. I got 10 more boxes, bro. And why not another auto? Aaron Blunk on the refractor base auto. Jesus. You know, I think most of the baseball and basketball ones from like this most recent Chrome pretty mid. Those are fire. That's a little better. There you go, Rel. There you go. Nice hit. Congrats. All right, now the only thing we need purple, funnily enough, and then black out of 10 and red. I'm hoping with how hot this case has started, we can get ourselves a nice Dynasty patch auto too. Let's see. Crazy first 2 boxes. And now we'll keep getting some sweet lower number patches. Let's keep it going though. Box 3. Jesus, we're only 3 boxes in. Julian Marino. Ross Powers, green auto, 37 out of 99. What a name for a snowboarder, huh? Ross Powers. Nice hit for the Powers spot. Lindsey Vaughn, Colby Stevenson. Colby Stevenson refractor, and nice Seth Westcott on the magenta. 20 out of 250. The magenta goes pretty well with this card in particular. Nice hit. It's a sweet looking card. Westcott, Ewender, Alex Hall refractor, River on the 1986, Jalen Koff, Jordan Stoles, nice, on the refractor base auto. Nice hit. Stoles on the auto. Jesus, here we go. You know, Brian sticking to that one. Breezy Johnson. Second hit of the break. Our first one's going to be tough to beat. We'll give it a shot, though. 102 out of 199. That's Apollo Ono. Legend. A couple Nathan Chench for Parting Country of Alyssa Liu. Need to get her a hit, too. Got our patch up early here. Some extra cards. Thanks, Tops. Jake Cantor. Just a base this time, but Cantor. Another hit. Nice neon green patch there. Pike. Looks like some more gold. We got Ava Sunshine to 150 and Liz Lemley 9 out of 50. Nine out of 50 on Liz Lemley. And another Ava Sunshine, this time the blue base, 49 out of 150. Klug. Jack Eichel, boo, on the refractor. Jesus, Mike, we get it. Damn, he is eating though. 25 out of 76 independent. Third hit of the break. So he's got an orange, an independence, and an Olympic champions auto. Jesus. Keep it going. Not a bad name to keep on getting. And chasing the rings. Another nice case hit. Michaela Shafirin. Nice on the die cuts. Another short print case hit. Congrats. Chloe Kim. Haley Wynn. Jack O'Callahan. River Radamus. 1986 Independence. These are clean, but the stripes and the stars, these are really nice. 32 out of 76 on the River. Huckabee. And one last hit. GOAT. Christy Yamaguchi. 31 out of 250. My mom's favorite. Legend. Looking for some Jesse Diggins? Nice, let's get it. Kind of nice. I think gold Diggins in the last case. We can definitely do our best for you, man. Good luck. 4 seconds. There we go. All right, box 4. Mac forehand. Blue, Nick Goper out of 150. And magenta, Merrill Davis. 51 out of 250. Davis on the magenta. Goper on the blue. 96 out of 150. Evan Strong, Red Gerard. Our next patch. Nice non-numbered 3-color patch of Julia Mancuso. Mancuso on the patch. 3-color, non-numbered. That's a sick one, though. Michaela's Refractor River. Michaela Shafirin on the Bongiorno. Refractor of Ali Makuga. And purple, Liz Lemley. Another Liz, this time on the purple. It's our first purple of the break. We're just looking for out of 10 out of 5 now. Trying to get that rainbow belt. Nice set. Charles White. Connor Ralph. Merrill Davis having a nice box here. Merrill Davis on a refractor auto. What is this little part right here? It's fun. A little heart there, maybe. This is for the Merrill Davis spot. Sam Morse. Bongiorno. Aaron Pike, Jack Callahan. Alex Carpenter, 186 out of 250 on the magenta. On the board. Christopher Lillis. Ollie Martin. Haley Scamora. On the refractor base auto. This is for this Camara spot on the board. Mastros, Okiesons, Haley Wynn refractor, Jamie Anderson on the 1986. Ava on the refractor in purple. Jalen Koff, 58 out of 75. His other card art. That's got to be the coolest card in the set, I think. Koff on the purple, though. Lillis, Alex Hall. Very nice. Winter, that's a sick card art too, actually. Winter Vinecki on the Independence Auto, 21 out of 76. Just completely parallel. That's so cool. Nice hit. Kate Barnes. Langland win for Pride and Country. There's Jesse Diggins. I'm pretty sure I don't know. I think when we did this short, I think Winter only had an insert, maybe one or two of them. Nice to see Winter on the board with that sick auto. All right, box 5. Aaron Blunk. Nathan Chen's, and that's the card I'm talking about. Purple Jalen Koff, 64 out of 75. That is such a sick card. Nice hit. Both purple Koffs. Frankel, Tessa, Jeff O'Callahan, and Julia Marino on the refractor base auto. Another Julia M on the board. Marino on the auto, congrats. Evan Bates, Randall, Sunshine, Sam Makuga on the refractor for Pride and Country of Madison Chuck. Refractor Evan Lyasek and Alex Hall on the base screen, 33 out of 99. Probably Lyasek check one of those. Alex Hall, you're in. Alyssa Liu. See, I'm telling you, man. Coolest card in the set. Jalen Koff on the base refractor auto. So clean. Jalen Koff hitting the flip on the auto. Alex Hall on the Masters. Haley Langland. Buongiorno. Langland. Haley Wynn. Nathan Chen on the blue. Nice hit. And Connor Ralph on the teal. 11 out of 199 on the Ralph. And Nathan Chen on the board. Nice hit. 17 out of 150. Judd Hanks. Our next patch, a little EMT. Elena Myers Taylor on the non-numbered patch. No, looking right at us. It's upside down. Liz Lumley. Another cool card art. Refractor Ali Makuga. Noah Elliott on the 1986. Refractor Alyssa Liu. Nice. And double dipping on the magenta Yamaguchis. 98 out of 250 on the Christie. Thoughts so? Alex Hall. It's pretty sick though. A little hometown hero-ish. Ted Ligeti on the refractor base auto. Nice up for the Ted spot. Theodore on the board. Winter Blizzard, Jordan Stolz. Those are so sick. I want to get a parallel of those. I feel like they're kind of up in their parallel game over there at Topps. Gotta be improving something. And at least they're improving on one thing. Box 6 ended the first half. Pretty nice first half. Started off incredibly hot. With those 3 up on the board on our first 2 boxes and a couple other nice cards. I want to start getting some requests knocked down. Got a few requests in the chat, both the eBay and the YouTube. So hope we can grab a couple of them before we move on to the second half of our case. Damn pack running in. All right, box 6, good luck. Devin Logan, Merrill Davis, Haley Langland on the green. Langland on the board, 73 out of 83 out of 99. Some more Bodie. See what we can do. Haley Wynn, Sean White. Gotta get my guy Sean White on the board. Julia Mancuso. Jules on the signature with the star. She got the patch, now she gets the auto as well. Having a nice first half. Congrats to you. Weska, Ulander. Refractor of Ollie Martin. Start. Lindsey Vaughn. Refractor of Ted Ligeti and Apollo Ono on the Aqua. Nice. 150 out of 199. Apollo. That's the GOAT. John Schuster, Ashley Wagner's, Ilya, Grace Henderson on the refractor auto. Grace Henderson on the auto. Let's see if we can hunt for the other Henderson. Stoles. Couple Rosie Brennans, couple Nathan Chens. And there we go. Madison Chalk for Pride and Country Independence. These are super clean on the inserts. Independence 8 out of 76 for the chalk spot. Congrats. Aaron Pike, Jack O'Callahan, John Schuster to 150, and Malik Jones 11 out of 250. Malik Jones and John Schuster. That's 68 out of 150 in the blue. Brittany Bowe. Gold patch. There we go. That's a request down. Jesse Duggins, 25 out of 50. Nice gold 2-color patch. That's clean. Nice hit. Had a gold Diggins base on our first case today. Now we're getting the patch. Hopefully next time we get an auto. Follow that natural order. EMT on our refractor. Amber Glenn. Bongiorno. Refractor Brenna Huckabee and Independence. Another sick one. Great first half for Jalen Koff. 24 out of 76 on the Independence. That Super's got to go crazy. Aaron Jackson. Seth Westcott on the refractor auto. Going to be the last auto of the first half. Nice hit. Jack O'Callahan. Gotta get an O'Callahan hit on the board. Apollo Ono for Pride and Country and another EMT on the base. Looking for the Gopher auto. Let's get it. Good luck. Second half. Let's see if we can get that one for you. All right. Second half of the case, box 7. Couple of forehands. Ted Ligeti. That's another sweet one there on the Independents. 60 out of 76. I just feel like they look so much better with the landscape cards, the horizontal cards, and the vertical. It's just so sweet. Nice hit. Noah Elliott. Michaela Shafirins. Red Gerards. Haley Wynn on the refractor base auto. First auto of the second half. Some Paula Moltzen too. Let's get him. Make good luck. Amber Glenn, Jack Hughes, Andrew Kirka. Excuse me. I cannot see it on the refractor. Lauren McCouga on the 1986 refractor. Alex Carpenter and green. Kayla Barnes. A couple of our women's hockey stars on the board. 92 out of 99 on the green. Breezy. Yamaguchi. Alex Carpenter. Women's hockey box right here, man. Alex Carpenter on the refractor base auto. Congrats. Breezy. Merrill Davis. There's Paul Mason on the base. Alyssa Liu on the 1986. There's the Paul Moltzen base in there. See if we can get some hits, some ink, maybe. Couple of coughs. John Schuster on the blue to 150 and on the gold, 22 out of 50 of Hannah Fallhaber. Another cool card. I don't know why this gold looks different from the other ones. I don't know. They're just interesting stuff over there. Tops. John Schuster, another blue, 48 out of 150. Ross Powers. Sean White. Nice little 2-color patch of River. Little star on there. Non-numbered on the patch. Blanc. Westcott. Sean White on the refractor. That's fire. Ilya on the Bongiorno. Isabeau on the refractor. And Julia Marino. 228 out of 250. Marino Magenta, couple of Schusters, couple of Wagners. Right on cue. Paulo Moltzen on the refractor base auto. There you go. Ask and you shall receive. Paula on the auto. And one more green. For Pride and Country Green, Red Gerard. 62 out of 99. Nice one. Cardma is high tonight, man. Congrats to you, seriously. Got a few more requests to hit for a few more people. Still want that red, still want that black out of 10. Okay. Sam Morris. Okay, we're just going to be all over the place in this box. Nick Goper on the magenta base, 187 out of 250. Not the auto, but the numbered card at least. Evan Strong, Red Gerard, a couple Fulletons, Mac Forehand, and nice Ilya Malinin on the refractor base auto. That is sweet. Nice hit for the Ilya spot. Paula. Would you look at that? It does. Davis Refractor. Lingwin at Bongiorno. Keisha Love. Julia Mancuso on the Refractor. And Kelly Quirk. 64 out of 76 on the Independent. It does look a little thick, don't it? That's really interesting. Let's see. Yamaguchi. Miles Davis. River on the auto. Having a great break. Patch, couple of numbered cards. Now the ink. River on the auto. Another Independence. Very nice. 5 out of 76. Michaela Shafir and Cover Girl with the Independence 1986. Very nice. Let's see what we got. Shaun White. Nice Rosie Brennan out of 150. And Alex Hall. Once again, 107 out of 199 of the Aqua. Something just, I don't know, hits a little bit different when they got the flag draped around them. I feel like those are the best cards. Rosie Brennan, 113 out of 150. Looks like orange on the patch. That is sick. Jen Lee, 16 out of 25, 2-color patch. All right, we're getting a little lower on our patches. Orange patch now. Couple of golds, now the orange, nice hit. Jen Lee, 16 out of 25. All right, Brittany wanted to go now, my bad, Brittany. On a Ralph Refractor, just all over the place here. Noah Elliott, 1986. Shaun White on the Refractor. Shawnee Davis, 111 out of 250 on the Magenta. Got a couple different white refractors. Gotta get another card though. Stoles, Brennans, Chens, Schusters. Ooh, nice. Chasing the Rings #2 in this case. Nice red Gerard hit. Very nice. So Helix and 2 Chasing the Rings, not too bad. Stoles, Tessa, Pike. Nice Blizzard Jordan Stoles there. All right, last 4-box mojo. All right, box 9. Brittany Colby, Jack Hughes. For Pride and Country of red Gerard. Yamaguchi. Haley Lingland to 150. And Noah Elliott on the board. 6 out of 250. Magenta Noah. $53 out of 150. Haley Lingland on the Merrill Davis. Next patch. Ollie Martin. There we go. On the board. Gotta get some more now. Ollie Martin. On the non-number patch. Cool card out that goes with it, though. Logan. Sam Morse Refractor. EMT. 1986. Refractor Liz Lemley and Independence. Keisha Love on the board. Nice hit. 50 out of 76. The flag with the flag. Very nice. Breezy. River. Haley Wynn. Ilya. Lindsey Vaughn. Gotta get a Lindsey Vaughn hit. Ilya on the Winter Blizzard. Asher Wagner. Aaron Frankel on the board. 15 out of 250 on the Magenta. Magenta Frankel. Ross Powers. Rosie Brennans. Boo! As a Kings fan, I have to boo this guy. Jack Eichel on the refractor base auto. Boo! Boo! Nice hit though, Jack Eichel. What a stud. Nice hit. Tessa, Aaron Pike, refractor, Paula. Brittany Bowe, the 1986. Anna Kearney on the refractor, and Noah Elliott double dipping. 60 out of 199 on the Aqua. Getty, Henriksen. One more right here. Devin Logan on the board with the refractor base auto. Devin Logan on the auto. Box 10. Nino O'Brien. Jake Cantor on the Magenta. 225 out of 250. Another Cantor. River. Kelly Cork. Another hit for the Cork spot. Kelly Cork on the refractor base auto. Let's put a nice numbered auto here. It's been a minute. Lindsey Vaughn, Colby Stevenson. Cough on the refractor. Amber Glenn. Winter Blizzard. Ilya. Refractor Hannah Bilka and Independence. Another Jalen Cough. 43 out of 76. I think that Independence spot is our second biggest stack. What's up? Yeah. Sean Wynn. The Independence stack is our second biggest stack so far like that. Speaking of, ask and you shall receive, I suppose. Kristen Santos Griswold, 14 out of 76. We're close. We're getting close to that 17 out of 76. But 14 out of 76 in the independent auto. Nice hit. Pike, Callahan. Gold. For Pride and Country, Hillary Knight. Nice hit. 14 out of 50 on the gold. Randall, Frankel, orange. Lindsey Vaughn. We'll take care of that Sam Morse in a second, though. But 23 out of 25. Lindsey Vaughn. Nice hit. We needed this box. Very nice. Congrats to the Vaughn spot on the board. And Sam Morse now on the board. 94 out of 199 on the Aqua. Very nice. Bates. Alex Ferreira on the patch. Non-numbered. Maddie's. Okeson. Goff on the refractor. Amber Glenn for Pride and Country. Refractor of Apollo Ono. And Tristan Feinberg on the board, 23 out of 250. Magenta. Lillis. Masters. Noah Elliott now grabbing an auto. A couple number cards, now the ink to go your way. Noah Elliott, congrats. Morse. Langwood. For Pride and Country, Lindsey Vaughn. Noah Elliott on the base. Get one more top loader. Should be good for the rest of the break with this. Well, all right, penultimate box, box 11. Let's keep it going. Let's get it right here. For Pride and Country, Aaron Jackson. She smoked the first break. She's been a little quiet tonight. Ashley Wagner and Jake Gudsell. 5 out of 25 on the orange. Second box with an orange in a row. And Malik Jones, one more hit. 148 out of 250 on the magenta. Shawnee Davis. Our patch. Danny Arovich on the non-numbered patch. Congrats on the board. Skomora. River on the refractor. Lauren Makuga on the 1986. Judd on the refractor. And Merrill Davis. Back again, 45 out of 199 on the Aqua. Excuse me. Sean White, Dusty, Maddie's, Joey's, Devin Logan, Evan Bates, Jake Cantor. Aaron Jackson. Is that gold? I believe so. Brittany Bowe on the board, 2 out of 50 on the gold 1986. Nice hit. I think she used our red base on that same card on the case earlier today. Keeping it going, I guess. Green, Alex Carpenter, 35 out of 99. Another Carpenter hit. Malik Jones. Ellie Wynn. There you go. Jesse Diggins on the auto. Keep it going for you, man. I said Jesse Diggins refractor on the base auto. Congrats. Jen Lee. Refractor Jake Oettinger. Alyssa Loop. Bongiorno. Judd on the refractor again. Jason Brown, 178 out of 199 on the Aqua. This is a pretty fun set. I'm assuming to master build. It's a sweet one. Good luck, man. Hannah Kearney on the auto. Refractor base on the board. Kearney on the ink. Please back a little bit. All right. Last box. Thanks again, everybody. Nice to get our first super on the board. Those first two boxes were going to be pretty tough to beat. Super hot start to the case. But a couple nice ones along the way. Some nice orange, some nice gold patches, a couple nice autos. We'll do a full recap after this 12th and final box. All of our numbered cards, all of our patches, all of our autos, all of our short print cases. Thank you again, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Should be running this one back on Monday, I think. That's a nice little added bonus, too. I think a little thicker on that patch, too, hopefully. We've got a few extra auto boxes. We definitely don't mind. We don't mind that. We like a little extra auto. Even if it is base, I feel like when we get those extra auto boxes, they're usually all base. But hey, like I said, extra auto, not going to complain about that. Looks like no patch auto tonight. A bummer. We'll hopefully see that for Monday. But let's get to the nice here to end it. Last box mojo. Good luck, y'all. Thanks again. Appreciate you. Aaron Jackson, and that is sick. 25 out of 76 Independence Buongiorno. Apollo Ono. Very nice. That is a nice potential last Independence there. Some orange coming up too. Okay. Haley Wynn, Lillis, Hannah Blicka on the blue out of 175, and I was wrong. Next Independence, 50 out of 76. Hannah Teeter. Nice hit for the Teeter spot. Hannah Bilka, excuse me, Hannah Bilka. 22 out of 150. Damn, that's nice. Good box. This is such a fun rip. One more gold patch, don't mind that. Good luck. Aaron Blunk. 33, excuse me. Out of 50 on the gold patch. Nice, another knitwear patch, little sweater. That's sweet. Aaron Blunk on the gold patch, nice hit. Forehand. Chalk. Refractor, Christy Yamaguchi. Nice. Pride and Country of Evan Bates. Herrera. Alyssa Liu on the refractor. EMT, Elena Myers-Taylor on the Aqua, 47 out of 199. That's sick. Yeah, the Independence autos are so clean. Loves. Lauren McCougas, Michaela's, and a Grace Henderson. Mel Davis. Jack Hughes. Bodie Miller. Buongiorno. Christy Yamaguchi. Evan Lysacek. There we go. Lysacek on the magenta. 36 out of 250. Chloe Kim. One more Chloe Kim at least. Nice. Kind of need this one. Isabeau Levito on the refractor base auto. Another one of our nicer spots. Nice hit. Grabbing a hit, an auto. Last box mojo. Coughs. O'Brien's. Haley on the refractor. Breezy Johnson, 1986. Refractor of Judd. Hannah Bilka again on the gold, 27 out of 50. Nice last box for her. Hannah Bilka. Out of 50. I think that might be it. Jamie Anderson, Arian Frankel, Ali McCouga, Sam McCouga, Seth Westcott, Katie Eulander, Elena Myers-Taylor, and Psych. Last pack, Mojo. Ava Sunshine on the refractor base auto. Very nice. Congrats. little sunshine to end our case. And that is the case. Thanks again, everybody. Appreciate y'all. Super fun one. Thanks again. Let's do a recap here. A lot of hits coming up. So we'll go through all of our base, numbered to 250. Evan Lysacek, Malik Jones, Feinberg, Jake Cantor, Aaron Frankel, Noah Elliott, Shawnee Davis, Nick Goper, Julia Marino, Malik Jones, Christy Yamaguchi, Jen Lee, Alex Carpenter, Merrill Davis, Christy Yamaguchi, Seth Westcott, Alex Ferreira, and Connor Ralph. Out of 199, Elena Myers-Taylor, Jason Brown, Merrill Davis, Sam Morse, Noah Elliott, Alex Hall, Apollo Ono, Connor Ralph, Breezy Johnson, hey, don't go nowhere, Dusty Henriksen, and Dan Lawson. You use all the, it's our bad, for the delay, all the heat you hit was from today, technically, but from last night's break, so that's our bad, Tom. Thanks again, though, man. Always nice seeing you. Hopefully see you in the next one. Blues to 150, Hannah Bilka, Haley Langland, Rosie Brennan, John Schuster, Nathan Chen, Nick Goper, Ava Sunshine, and Nick Goper. Greens to 99, Alex Carpenter. For Pride and Country, Red Gerard, Kayla Barnes, Haley Langland, and Alex Hall. Independence out of 76, Hannah Teeter, Apollo Ono on the Bongiorno, Jalen Koff, Keisha Love, Michaela Shafirin on the 1986, Kelly Quark, Ted Ligeti, Jalen Koff, coolest card. For Pride and Country, Madison Chalk, River Radamas on the 1986, Mike Ruzioni, and that's a green, my bad. It's Chloe Kim for Pride and Country to 99. So a nice one. And one more Independence hiding, Jake Cantor on the base. A couple of purples to 75, Jalen Koff, and Liz Lemley. Gold out of 50. Nice stack here, actually. Hannah Bilka, Brittany Bow in the 1986 for Pride and Country, Hillary Knight, Hannah Fallhaber, Liz Lemley, and Madison Chalk. Nice stack of orange here to 25. Jake Wenzel, Lindsey Vaughn, 23 to 25. Nice hit. Ashley Wagner, and for Pride and Country, Mike Ruzioni. Our patches. Gold, Aaron Blunk, 33 out of 50. Danny Arovich, Alex Ferreira, Ollie Martin, Jen Lee, 18 out of 25, our lowest numbered patch on the orange, two color there. River Radamas, Jesse Diggins, 25 out of 50. Elena Myers-Taylor, Julia Mancuso, Jake Cantor, Red Gerard, 22 out of 50, sweet two color patch there. And Ava Sunshine. Our autos. Ava Sunshine, Isabel Levito, nice glass box mojo, Hannah Kearney, Jesse Diggins, Noah Elliott, Kristen Santos Griswold, 14 out of 76. We're getting close. Kelly Quirk, Devin Logan, Jack Eichel, nice hit. River, Ilya Malinin, nice hit. Paula, Alex Carpenter, went crazy. Haley Wynn, Seth Westcott, Grace Henderson, Julia Mancuso, Ted Ligeti, Jalen Koff, Julia Marino, sick card there. Walter Vanecki, 21 out of 76. Haley Scamora, Merrill Davis, Jordan Stoles, nice hit. Ross Powers to 99. Aaron Blunk, Dusty Henriksen, Jen Lee, 3 out of 25. Fire card, fire signature. Alex Hall to 99, and Ali Makuda. Some short print case hits, a couple chasing the rings. Starting off with Red Gerard on that little red ring, and Michaela Shafirin on that little blue ring. Nice hit right there. And then our 3 cards on the board, all from the same first two boxes. Olympic Champions Blue, 34 out of 100. Miracle, Mike Ruzioni on the auto. El Capitan. Another legend, Bodie Miller on the Helix. Very, very nice. And our first from this set, Super Fractor 1 of 1, Easy Breezy Johnson. Nice hit, little super base. Congrats to you. Congrats to everybody who did hit in this break. Thanks again, everybody. Super fun case. We'll see you, I think on Monday for our next case of this. Yeah, break 29.91. We'll see you then, and we'll see you very, very shortly for our next break of the evening. Some more heat. Flawless baseball.